พูดไทยได้ใช่ไหมครับ
ใช่ค่ะพูดไทยนิดหน่อยนะคะ
แนะนำตัวเองได้ไหมครับ
อ๋อไม่เข้าใจ
Can you introduce yourself please
ขอบคุณค่ะคุณสวยที่สุดนะ네 한국어로 할 수 있어요 궁금한 거 있어요?
In India they speak more English than Thailand right
Fairly yeah because we do learn English in school
Yeah,
we learn
we
it
do
as a
too,
third
but we
language
don't.
but oh
สวัสดีครับ
สวัสดีค่ะ
วันนี้นะครับผมก็อยู่กับเพื่อนใหม่ของผมอีกแล้วนะครับเป็นสาวบราซิลกับอังกฤษเดี๋ยวเราไปคุยกับเขาหน่อยว่าเอ๊ะทำไมเขาถึงย้ายมาอยู่ไทยแล้วสรุปแล้วเขามาจากชาติไหนกันแน่นะครับสวัสดีครับ
สวัสดีค่ะ
Can you พูดไทยได้ใช่ไหมครับ
ใช่ค่ะพูดไทยนิดหน่อยนะคะ
แนะนำตัวเองได้ไหมครับ
อ๋อไม่เข้าใจ
Can you introduce yourself please
So my name's Abigail. I am 21 years old and I am a polyglot and mixed race and currently living here in Bangkok, Thailand.
Oh my god Where are you from
So I'm from India on paper. Citizenship wise, I'm Indian, but
Okay
when it comes to my ethnicity, I am Brazilian, British, Spanish, Nigerian, Irish. A cocktail.
I don't know how to say should I say like you Brazilian or
Yeah, I usually just tell people I'm Brazilian, British to make things
Okay,
easy.
okay.
Yeah.
But what language do you speak
I speak 5 languages fluently. So
Okay
that is English,
Okay.
Korean, Hindi, and Telugu, which are 2 Indian languages, and then Spanish. So those are the 5 that I speak fluently.
Damn
And then I also speak a little bit of Thai, Japanese, Russian, and Chinese.
How did you learn all of that
Learning languages is my hobby. I really
Really?
love learning
You were
languages.
so into it
Yeah, I started out with Korean, and then from
Okay.
Korean it just like expanded to
Yeah.
everything else.
Can you say something in Korean
네, 한국어로 할 수 있어요. 궁금한 거 있어요?
Wow.
Do you have anything that you're curious to know in
That's
Korean?
so good like your accent is so good นะ
Thank you.
When you speak Thai your accent ก็เหมือนมาก you know
ขอบคุณมากค่ะ
That's good So I want to ask you why did you end up here in Bangkok Thailand
So, like I mentioned, my citizenship is Indian, and as much as I love the country, I didn't want to keep living there, and I moved out when I was 17. So I've been supporting myself with work and
Wow.
everything on my own. And for me, Thailand was like this perfect place to move to. I came here twice before on vacation. And then I was thinking, okay, I want to move to a new city and experience, living in a new city abroad. And I thought, why not Bangkok? So here I am.
But okay you lived in India before
Yes.
And then Brazil too
A little, and then
Little?
the UK a little bit, yeah.
In UK a little bit
Just bits and parts.
Oh you go around the world honestly
I wish I've been to more countries, but just a few for now.
Before you came to Thailand so you lived in India before
Yes, that's correct.
Ah
I was, I did a East Asia tour, so I was in.
Are you
Yeah.
tour
Not a professional tour, guys. Just
Okay,
savings
okay,
and
okay.
the will and determination. So I went to Singapore, Korea, Japan, Vietnam, and then Thailand. I went back to India, did a little North India tour, and then I moved here.
Which country that you like the most I mean in Asia Southeast Asia
So when it comes to convenience and in terms of living and people, Bangkok, Thailand.
Really?
Yeah, any
Sure.
day. If somebody woke me up in the middle of my sleep and asked me like, hey, what's your favorite country? I'd answer like Bangkok,
Oh.
Thailand.
Okay, you know it. You were being around the world, right? So can you tell me a little bit of like some different thing like between that country, compared to
Absolutely.
Thailand, maybe India or anywhere?
For sure. So actually when it comes to India, I'd say it's pretty similar. The only difference is that India is still developing a bit more, so we
Yeah,
don't
yeah.
have as much of diversity as we have here. We do have foreigners, but not to this point. Like
Alright.
Bangkok, you turn a street and you see like 10 foreigners. It's
Yeah,
not like
that's
that in
true.
India. Yeah. And then everything else is pretty much the same. We also have motorcycle, like
Yeah,
the motorbikes,
motorbike.
and
Motorcycle.
we have tuk-tuk, but we have a less motorized tuk-tuk. It's like a more
Oh.
gas run.
Right.
Yeah, we call it auto.
Ah.
Yeah, so that's similar. And then when it comes to other countries, of course, it's diversity really, guys. Like
Yeah.
I feel like over here the country's so welcoming and warm to everybody, and the Thai people are so nice and kind to everyone. Chai di mak. And other countries, it might not be like that. They can be a little cold unless you speak the language
Yeah,
fluently, which I've experienced.
But in India, they speak more English than Thailand, right?
Fairly, yeah, because we do learn English in school.
Yeah,
we learn
we
it
do
as a
too,
third
but we
language,
don't.
I feel like right now it's more common with our generation, like the newer
Yeah.
generation, to speak English. So if you just go to a random young Indian in like the street, they will speak English to you in
Yeah,
most
for
major
sure.
cities, unless you're in like the lesser developed areas, and then it's kind of like Thailand, I think. Yeah.
Okay. So what about food? Like, do you like Thai food?
I do. I love Thai food. I'm a big fan of Tom Yum Goong.
Yum Goong.
Tom Yum Goong. And also other Thai food. I mostly just eat Thai food when I'm here, honestly. Just go out,
Yeah.
go to the 7, or otherwise just from the road, like street, just the fried chicken or whatever.
Yeah. ข้าวผัดไก่ or something.
ใช่ค่ะ
ผู้ชันนะจริงๆแล้ว
นิดหน่อย
So I saw you have a lot of tattoo.
Yeah.
So when you live in India, is that gonna be a problem or like
For sure. I
about
mean,
the perspective, you know?
absolutely.
Even like in Thailand, I will ask about that too. But you know, I'm
Yeah.
Thai, I live here, so of course they will look at me for sure. But now it's kind of like fashion,
Yeah.
so they understand a little bit. They can tell like, are you a bad guy or a good guy, you know, or you know.
They're more accepting to it now. It's more
They're more
open.
accept. But what about in India?
A similar thing, really, but it's less accepted right now because they're still getting there. They're not as open-minded as Thailand, as Thai people yet. So when they see people, especially like with a lot of tattoos,
Yeah, in the neck.
yeah, if you're Indian, like by blood, 100%,
Yeah.
your parents will literally,
For sure, right?
yeah, beat your ass if you come home with a tattoo without
Yeah.
telling them. They're like,
Did you ask your
you're
parents to do
DAZN.
this?
I'm so lucky I'm mixed, you know, because luckily I'm not.
Yeah.
Yeah. So because my parents are they're very like British. They're very Brazilian also. So they never really gave me any trouble for my tattoos. I just started showing up with more and more tattoos, and they're like, "Oh, you got another one?
That's
oh,
all.
cool." Yeah. Even when I got
Yeah,
this
yeah,
neck
yeah.
tattoo,
That's gonna be-
I was a little worried. I was nervous.
Yeah,
I'm
right?
like, "Oh my god,
It's
like
like,
it's
I
a
hope
big
you're-
piece.
yeah.
Yeah. What if they're like gonna be
Yeah,
mad
yeah.
at me?" I go home and my dad just goes like this to my tattoo. He's like this, and then he's like, "Oh, it looks pretty."
That's it.
I was relieved.
Wow. Where did you get this?
So I got my neck and my chest tattoos done in India by my friend, who's a tattoo artist, and then a few of my tattoos are from Kazakhstan.
Okay.
I was traveling, and yeah, there was this really sweet Kazakh tattoo artist who did 3 of my tattoos, and then another artist did another 1 of my tattoos. So
Wow.
for like 3 or 4 tattoos in Kazakhstan, I lose count.
Seems like you go around all the time. You're not stay at home.
Oh, yeah. I am definitely somebody that likes to travel a lot, but I have times where I prefer having my own space, like
Yeah.
somewhere I can call home and just
For sure.
stay there for like months on
Yeah,
end. So
yeah.
that's what I'm doing here.
But like your parents, they still live in India.
Yeah, my parents really love India. Like my family, we are British military officers who moved to India during World War II. So they were,
Wow,
yeah,
okay.
they were actually army, like active army, military, and then officers. So
British.
they moved there, and they were getting a British pension, and they found like these gorgeous Latina women there. So like the Brazilian women and
Okay.
the Spanish women that my family's married. They were
Okay.
also in India at the time, so that's how it happened. So, and they settled there. They had kids, and yeah, here I am,
And then
a
you
very
got
mixed person.
Indian citizen too.
Yeah.
And you got Indian citizen and then Brazilian too, right?
No,
how
so
can you-
yeah, just the Indian citizenship
okay.
because the rest of my family does have a British
see.
passport, British citizenship, Brazilian citizenship.
sure, for
but
sure. But you-
my parents, they love India so much they gave up the British passport, which
Oh.
is a very interesting. Other people would beg to differ. They're like, why give up a British passport?
Yeah, that's true.
You tell me.
But which city in India?
So it's a city in the south called Hyderabad.
Okay, I don't really know.
Yeah, it's
It's a big city.
Yeah,
city
it's
too?
the third largest city in India, second or third. We have about 12 million people in
Oh, it's like
the
big city.
Yeah, it's a pretty
You
big
got
city.
everything there, right?
Yeah, pretty much.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Never heard of that.
Yeah, it's one of the up and coming cities, honestly, in the south. Everyone's more familiar with Delhi and Mumbai,
Yeah,
like in
for
the
sure,
north,
for sure.
because
Yeah, I
the
heard a lot.
capital. Yeah, but yeah, Hyderabad, you guys, if you ever want to check it out, hit me up.
I know, never been there.
You should. Maybe we'll go someday. I'll show you
Yeah,
around.
maybe. You speak so many languages.
Yes.
How can you like? You say like you love to do that.
Yeah.
Is that easy for you?
Um, I'd say it makes it easier being mixed because I grew up
yeah.
listening to different languages. I grew up on a lot of Spanish music and shows,
yeah.
and then English, and then Hindi and Telugu because in Hyderabad that's the two languages that they speak. So being around a lot of languages as a kid definitely helps. It makes it easier. For example, Telugu actually has a lot in common with Korean when it comes to grammar structure and a few words even. So yeah, we have a lot of similar words. Even like Tamil, it's another like a southern language spoken in India. There's a lot of words that are very similar to Korean. So it's like the more languages you learn, the easier it becomes for you to learn new languages because you can like find things in common.
I can see.
But that could also be confusing to some people because then you don't know which language you're speaking.
Wait, but what is your mother tongue?
My mother tongue is English.
Okay, so you
mainly,
speak English with the
English at
parents?
home, yes.
Ah, okay, that's why. Okay, I get it now. You said like you live here for like 5 months?
Yes, 5
right?
months now.
So you got a lot of Thai friends already?
I'd say I have quite a few, yeah. Quite a few Thai friends.
What do you think about their English?
The ones that I've met, their English was pretty decent. Like there's about 3 or 4 of my friends that studied in international school here, so that's like a given.
Sure,
their
for
English
sure.
is good because of that.
Yeah, but if you compare it like normal local
Locals
kids like
too,
me, so it's like
they do speak pretty good Thai and English. Like the foreigners, I
Nowadays.
see foreigners who are speaking Thai,
Yeah,
and then
a
I
lot.
see Thai people who are speaking English. I'm like, I love this.
we have to try, because like they
Yeah.
came, so we
Yeah.
have to like okay. At first, they're not gonna speak Thai, right? So we have to
Yeah.
like practice.
And I really am like so glad to see the effort from both sides,
Yeah.
It's like this joint effort. We're like, okay, let's be friendly to each other and help each other speak each other's languages. So for
Exactly.
example, if I go to a bar or something and the person doesn't speak English, they're ready with a translator and they're typing it in Thai and they're like showing it
Yeah?
to me like, you're so pretty or something like that. And then I was like, ขอบคุณค่ะ คุณสวยที่สุดนะ and like things like that, returning the compliment.
Oh, that's good. That's
So
good.
sweet.
Can you give some advice for Thai people if they want to learn English?
Absolutely. So I used to teach English to my friends before, and based on that experience, I'm going to recommend you to actually watch conversations. So you can watch YouTube videos of English speaking conversation. This
Yeah.
can be in the American accent or a British accent, whatever you prefer.
Yeah.
Just watch conversation videos and use Google Chrome extensions. So there's extensions like Substeel. And also, there's this other one that basically translates the subtitles for you in your native language. So if the video is in English and you don't know a word, you can just pause and it'll show you the meaning of the word in Thai. So no matter
that
how
helps a lot.
complicated, So for me personally, this also helps, and I tell my students this too. You want to write down those new words that you don't know and actively use it the same day. Like try to use those words in a sentence the same day and just keep practicing with natives or people who speak English, just locals, whoever you find. The more you practice, the more new words and grammar you learn, the more fluent you'll become. It's really easy, guys.
Yeah, they ask me a lot like, how can I find foreigners to talk with? I was like, just go somewhere in Bangkok. I mean, if you guys live in Bangkok, you
Absolutely.
can. There's
So
a lot
many
of-
events happening here. You have
Yeah.
Meetup, you have Time
Yeah.
Left. There's so many apps you can just go and
Yeah, we'd love
meet
to
people.
go. Never tried that one.
Yeah, I've tried Time Left, I've
Yeah.
tried Meetup. You can find a good mixture of Thai and foreigners. So it's like so much diversity and you can talk to anybody. And guys, don't worry. If your English is not good and you're like having a little
They'll
bit
help
like,
you.
if you're a little not confident yet,
Yeah.
you
That's
you
the
don't have to
point.
worry because they're so supportive. Everyone's so sweet. They help you with your English, so they make you feel safe enough to speak no matter how bad or how good your language speaking
Right?
might be.
So we
Yeah.
are so scared about that. At first, I used to be scared like that.
It's like,
shit.
I'm nervous, like I don't know what to say. It's okay.
Maybe I understand them, but then I need to come up with some
Yeah.
sentence. I was like, no, that's gonna be awkward.
It can be
at first.
demotivating. Yeah, it's totally understandable.
I want to ask you, like, what do you do now?
Currently, I do a lot. I
lot?
am a musician, but you could say I'm a basement musician. I do everything myself. One woman army. I play guitar, I write songs, I sing, and then that's kind of my main hobby. And then apart from that, I do a bunch of stuff. I trade, I'm in social media management, I'm in high ticket sales, a little bit of everything, modeling here and there.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Everything, huh?
I also used to perform when I was in India in Hyderabad. I do shows with my friends and
Really? As a band?
yeah, like live shows,
You play
not as a
guitar?
group. Yeah, I play guitar and
Whoa.
sing at bars and at events. It was
Yeah.
really fun. I miss that.
That's so cool though. Last question. If the audience want to follow you, how can they find you?
You can find me on Instagram at syxabi, 6abby. And yeah, I follow back. I don't do TikTok at the moment,
Not
but it's
yet?
the same tag. Yeah, it's the same tag everywhere.
Okay, I'll put it
syxabi. It'll be linked there.
Okay, okay. Thank you for coming today. Thank you for joining me. พูดไทยเก่งนะ
ขอบคุณนะคะ
So I give you 3 months from now, and then we.
We'll do it in Thai?
Yeah,
Okay, deal.
for sure. I know. Like you are
It's a
so
deal.
smart with languages. So.
We'll try, guys. Let's see
Yeah.
3 months from now if I can speak to you in Thai.
โอเคครับผมก็คลิปนี้ประมาณนี้นะครับผมถ้าใครอยากไปติดตามอาบิเกลนะครับก็ไปติดตามได้ที่ IG ของเขาเดี๋ยวผมขึ้นไว้ให้นะครับและยังไงฝากติดตามด้วยว่าคลิปหน้าผมจะไปสัมภาษณ์ใครแล้วเจอกันใหม่สวัสดีครับ
สวัสดีค่ะ
สวัสดีครับ
สวัสดีค่ะ
ขอบคุณครับ
ขอบคุณมากค่ะ
แต่ตอนเนี้ยต้องบอกว่าเรามีคอร์สใหม่แล้วนะครับเป็นที่เรียบร้อยเลย ถ้าคุณนะครับอยากจะทำงานกับชาวต่างชาติคอร์สเรียนนี้ตอบโจทย์ได้เลยนะครับผมใครที่รู้สึกว่าอยากอัพเงินเดือน อยากจะพัฒนาตัวเองไปถึงขั้นที่แบบว่าได้ใช้ภาษาอังกฤษในชีวิตในช่วงเวลาทำทุกๆอย่างแล้วก็ในการทำงานนะครับผมมีคอร์สเรียนใหม่ของ English Please นะครับชื่อคอร์สเรียนว่าอยากทำงานกับฝรั่งใช่ไหมเดี๋ยวเราจัดให้คอร์สเรียนนี้ต้องบอกก่อนเลยว่าครอบคลุมตั้งแต่แรกเลยนะครับผมเรื่องการหางานเรื่องการสมัครงานเขียนเรซูเม่เขียน CV ไปส่งให้บริษัทชาวต่างชาติเวลาสมัครงานใช่ไหมครับอยากจะอัพเงินเดือนนะฮะก็ของเราครอบคลุมตั้งแต่แรกเลยนะการสมัครงานการสัมภาษณ์งานต่อรองเงินเดือนนะฮะจะพูดยังไงให้เขาแบบประทับใจหรือว่าอยากจะรับเราเข้าทำงานนะครับเป็นภาษาอังกฤษใช่ไหมครับรวมถึงถ้าคุณได้ทำงานแล้วการทำงานในบริษัทการคุยกับเพื่อนร่วมงานเป็นภาษาอังกฤษหรือว่าการสัมภาษณ์งานพรีเซนต์งานต่างๆเป็นภาษาอังกฤษหรือแม้กระทั่งการรับฟังเข้าร่วมประชุมนะครับผมครอบคลุมทั้งหมดเลยตอนนี้เป็นโปรโมชั่นนะครับผมถ้าใครอยากจะเรียนรู้ใครอยากจะพัฒนาตัวเองนะครับอยากทำงานฝรั่งก็เชิญได้นะคอร์สเราเนี่ยจะลงในเว็บไซต์ Skilllen นะครับเว็บไซต์นี้ก็เป็นเว็บไซต์ที่แบบว่า professional นะขอบคุณมากนะครับผมสำหรับคลิปนี้นะก็คือจะมาแจ้งข่าวดีให้ฟังว่าเรามีคอร์สเรียนของเราแล้วนะเป็นคอร์สเรียนใหม่ล่าสุดนะครับยังไงฝาก support ด้วยนะครับ